TIFU I broke up my sister's marriage alliance. I'm from India, from a super conservative family. A suitable boy was chosen for my sister, and there were ongoing talks regarding the matching of horoscopes, family reconnaissance through third parties, how much each party earns, and other such pre-marriage details. A couple of weeks back, the prospective groom confronted my sister about her having a boyfriend in the past. He was concerned about her virginity. This may sound weird to non-Asian folks, but it is a thing here. In retaliation, I went ahead and dug up dirt about him having a massive defaulted loan because of which they had to sell their car, jewelry, etc. I obviously weaponized this the next time we met and told him to shut up about my sister's past. Chaos ensued and the families were very upset. My parents, the being pussy they were, told me to piss off, and groveled in front of the groom's family to take back my sister as their potential bride. I would have kept quiet, but during the negotiations, the potential in-laws insisted I came in and asked for forgiveness. In addition, they were now asking for a compensation for the insult. Read. Dowry. What really started the muck was their statement about how even God wouldn't be able to cure the madness in my family. I lost my cool and told them that firstly, there was as much evidence in support of a god as there was of a unicorn. Secondly, I was not apologetic for my words and that their son was an idiot with no aptitude for business. And lastly, the only monetary compensation I was willing to give them was the rickshaw fare so they could fuck off. Where is the fuck up here? As you can guess, the alliance was broken. After a very long time, my sister managed to get a match, as she isn't the fairest of maidens. Also, during the pandemic, she put on some weight as well, so that made her even less of a favorable match. She has since worked hard on herself to lose weight and bring herself to shape. She was genuinely excited about this match, as all her friends are married with kids. The potential groom was, admittedly, very handsome, and the family did come from some wealth. Now it is very unlikely she will get an alliance anytime soon, as the system is very rigged against women. No one is talking to me, and my grandfather is now writing me off the inheritance. TLDR. I broke my sister's marriage alliance because I can't shut up with my liberal thoughts and control my tongue. I may have cost my sister's happiness. Dear Op, I am from India and I went through the arranged marriage circus for 5 years before finally telling my parents that I am done with that shit. I moved abroad on an education scholarship and subsequently met my husband, fellow Indian but different religion. We got married abroad. We invited only parents and siblings both sides and had a court wedding. No religious rituals. It's going to be 6 years of blissful marriage, partnership and romance, and I do not regret my decision or way of doing things one bit. While I feel sorry for your sister having to put up with this kind of garbage, I am happy and proud that you stood up for her. Even if she is upset with you now, she will realize with time that she is much better off than marrying into this family that seems to be arrogant, okay with taking dowry, a crime BTW, and insulting girl's family. Imagine her plight as their daughter-in-law, had she married the guy. As far as your family is concerned, the reaction is unfortunate but understandable. I am sure they are giving the "what will society say? How will we find another groom for our daughter, etc." Being fearless and confident is the only way out. Talk to your sister, and as long as she understands, it's fine. Things like color, weight, etc. just do not matter eventually in a happy marriage, and there are many secure, sensible men out there. Your family will come around in due course of time. When they see your sister happy with her life, irrespective of whether she is married or not. Tell them, would they be happy if she was in a toxic, miserable marriage with abusive in-laws and spineless husband? I have seen too many of my friends and their younger siblings, all girls, get into such families and their suffering still continues, and for the sake of society or kids, they are putting up with inhumane conditions. Change begins at home, and hats off to you for taking a stand for your sister. I am not sure where your fearless thinking comes from, but if your sister is unlike you, try to inspire her by sharing where you get your inspiration from. A movie like Queen the Kangana One changed my conservative mother's perspective to a great deal. So, focus on her happiness and health. If she wants to lose weight for her health, then that is great. She need not do it to please someone else or so that someone else will choose her. Please empower her in a way where her skin color, etc., do not dent her confidence. There is nothing a person cannot achieve when they are fearless and confident. I wish your sister and you the best. I hope she can find the right match for herself, either arranged or love, where she is truly happy and is respected and valued. Peace. Take it from an Indian bro. You are the brotherly support needed. You did really well from your position to save your sister from being used as a housewife trophy. And it's sad that this is how our society still functions, and this is how women are raised traditionally. I am from India. I understand what you are talking about. Your family may hate you now, but you did the right thing. You have saved your sister from a lifetime of sadness. If they were already asking for dowry, and if the prospective groom has no aptitude for business, then it is very likely that asking for dowry would become a constant feature of that marriage. You are NTA. Note for readers: alliance in India means engagement. Your culture sounds difficult. This post makes me happy. I get to screw up all my own relationships and don't have my family in them at all. I mean, can you imagine that in 2022 your parents are begging a horrible man to take their kid? I really understand you. I'm from India and I'm going through the same cycle as your sister, but here it is rigged against men due to skewed sex ratio. I will suggest that you go to your sister and have a chat with her about this. This will seriously help her mentally. I was rejected in every stage of the process and I know the pain. We may be anything, but society controls everything here and we are in serious shit. I truly hope that your sister gets an awesome alliance in the future. Would your sister really have been happy if she married into that family? I'm not so sure. Sounds like you saved your sister from soon after marriage abuses. Yo dude. It so happens my parents are looking for a bride for my brother. DM me? Maybe we can set something up. GIF. Another reason I'm glad I was born in Canada. If the groom was prepared to drop your sister for not being a virgin, there's a fair chance the outcome for her would have been the same even if you had done nothing. Demanding dowry is illegal in India. Dowry Prohibition Act 1961, and could result in anything from a fine to imprisonment. Please consider filing a police case. Also, the problem here wasn't you but rather the conservative patriarchal structure that our society still follows. From the behavior of the groom's family, all I can say is that your sister dodged a bullet. You should have posted this on our AITA. Horrible stuff. You are a great brother and you didn't fuck up. By Indian society standards, you did fuck up. But fuck Indian society standards. Saw all this since I was a kid. Used to give me nightmares. So I decided to slowly change my parents' minds. Small incremental changes. It took years for them to get out of the typical Indian parents' mindset. I got out of the country too. And I did it for my sister more than me. Because I can't let her go to a random stranger's house. I have seen so many bad marriages that I didn't want my sister to not have a choice. Now my sister is getting out of the country. Choices. That's all I wanted for me and my sister. And my parents finally realized that we need to do what makes us happy. My mom used to tell me since I was a kid how I need to study better because I will get better dowry. And will only be married to another same caste girl. And she used to hint that the whole family will go crazy if I get a random girl. My mom is way better now. My friends getting love married helped a lot. One of my friend got married to his 40-year-old South Korean professor. So that helped a lot. Dude, you obviously love and respect your sister too much to let her marry a guy like that, and I personally respect you for it. I may not understand your culture, but I understand your respect for your sister. My wife says she would trade her asshole brother for a decent sibling like you in a split second. This wasn't a fuck up, it was the right move. Fuck India and fuck its abusive, primitive culture. LMAO, it's not on AITA but esh. Everyone sucks here. Not to say that anything you said was wrong because it really wasn't. But you can't just jump into people's lives like that. You should have brought up his past to your sister herself. And let her talk to him about it. You were just trying to protect her from a crazy set of rules that are favored against us women. But you just ended up messing up any chances she has for an arranged marriage. I mean, she and you could always just say, fuck it, to that culture and find love marriages. But to take away her choice basically sucks. That being said, the unicorn in the rickshaw comment was fucking gold. Hey there, fellow South Asian here, and this is not a foo for sure. So proud of you to stand by your sister when something as fickle as virginity of a girl was being used to judge her. I know it's a thing in our part of the world, and I also know that it's gonna take so long to make the society free of this. But thank you for being the brother your sister needed. Also, I get that the boy was handsome and wealthy and yada yada, but I think you saved your sister on a long run. Imagine marrying your sister off to a family that asks for dowry just because potential daughter-in-law's brother knew about the issues with their princely son. Imagine marrying off your sister to a guy who has an issue with something so non-existent as virginity, and he'll for sure bring this very thing in future conversations. You did the very right thing as a brother, and don't give a f about people pointing fingers at you. Someday they'll understand that what you did was better for your sister. You saved her from bearing the perfect Bahu trophy. You went against deep-rooted patriarchal mindset of molding the bride and their family. Now that they know they cannot back off, for it shall raise the question in future matchmaking regarding the girl's character. As a brother, I hope my sister doesn't have to go through all these demeaning traditions set by the so-called superior gender, and I hope I have the same courage to stand by my sister when she needs me the most to tackle these. Thank you, man. I'm a Western chick, but fuck that stupid culture.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Haircast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.